Greetings. Hello. How are you doing today? I am here to talk to you about a pretty new, um, awesome tool that just launched. Um, but real quick, my name is David Anderson, host of the Automate Your Dream podcast and owner of Siouxland 360. And my mission is to help fellow solopreneurs, just like myself, solopreneurs, basically an entrepreneur who is going it alone, right? But my mission is to help fellow solopreneurs with buying back their time. Okay. So there's a lot of things, a lot of different strategies out there that involves saving time and streamlining workflows and processes, but there's a lot of information that one would have to sort through. And so I'm here to share some good news with you, especially if you are someone who uses LinkedIn to find customers for your business. If you use LinkedIn to, find that customer base, and if you're spending a lot of time over there, um, for one thing, it can be quite a juggle, especially trying to manage leads and contacts across different, various software platforms. Now, for example, with Facebook, those who have been using Facebook for business, specifically if you're using your personal profile for business, and honestly, anyone, whether you're a coach, whether you're in real estate, whether you're an MLM, doesn't matter. If you are using your personal messenger for selling, if you're selling in the DMs, basically, there's another tool that if you don't already have, you should definitely hit me up about it. Genius Messenger. It allows you to categorize, label, and keep track of all of your conversations within Messenger. And that allows it to, if you don't have a lot of time and you need to, like, oh, hey, what was this conversation that I was talking about? If you remember the topic, because of the fact that you can organize your conversations by label and even tags, it allows the search function to where you're able to filter those conversations and even search for tags, so you can find the person that that you're talking to. It's a very popular tool that is growing. They're always adding. The developers are always adding new features to it. It's awesome for an amazing price as well. And then you have that base of people who've been requesting the same thing to be done for LinkedIn. So the developers agreed and started working on that. So one of the partners that I deal with, he was the one who actually fronted the development with the Tier 5 developer and got it live. And so I saw the value in this tool, so I went ahead and asked him to partner up on that as well. So now that takes us to LinkedIn and about this new tool called Linky Leads. Okay. And we'll switch my view here so you can get a better view. Okay, so Linky Leads is a Chrome extension and this is kind of a different setup, because even though it's a Chrome extension, once you log into it, it's actually going to open up a browser tab. So it's actually going to feel like it's just a cloud-based software. Okay, and once you log in, you'll get access to a dashboard. And in this dashboard, you will see some stats around your leads, the context that you have within LinkedIn. Okay, so you'll be able to filter by connections, so you can see in one spot all of the connections that you have. You can look at the tags that you have. So as you talk through these connections, make sure that you put tags in, so it's easier for you to track where they're at. If there's any pertinent, keywords or information that you're already using in your process, that's just good to put on early on. That's a great way to go about it. So the very first feature of Linky Leads is the Autoresponder function. So keyword-based autoresponders. So what does that mean? Okay, so an autoresponder is simply a tool that it's like, think of a chat bot, but without the conversation back and forth. Okay, so someone sends you a message. So let's say you receive a message in LinkedIn. And I will say I am terrible at checking my messages on LinkedIn. So that means that if I'm not getting back to them quickly, that person probably thinks that I never got the message, or I'm ignoring them, or I'm ghosting them. So having an autoresponder will allow you to get a response back to them, even if it's something as simple as saying, "Hey, I got your message. Just wanted to let you know, but this is my autoresponder, so I'll get back to you, as soon as I can. So want to let you know I got the message. Hang on, I'll be with you, quickly." Right. So it allows you, with having a keyword-based autoresponder, is so for example, there's two industries I'm a part of, right? So one is the entertainment business, where I do a lot of wedding and corporate event work. So if a LinkedIn connection were to reach out to me, asking me, or just maybe asking me a question about weddings, I can set up an autoresponder that will look for that word, and if it's something wedding related, then I can address that in the auto response, message, like, "Hey, thanks for your question about, what I do on the wedding side of things. I'm not available at the moment, and so I will get back to you as soon as I can. By the way, this is my virtual assistant," or whatever, however you want to word that. On the software side of things, if they ask me a question about software, again, I can tweak that autoresponder message to address that particular topic that they're asking about. So pretty cool. Gives you a lot of flexibility with that. That's right off the bat. That's one of the features that are live. General greetings. So with LinkedIn, it already, like, its artificial intelligence, its AI, already provides like three different options, for you to choose, three different selections you can choose. Well, with Linky Leads, it'll go ahead and just choose one of those options and submit it in for you. Okay, so when you're using the autoresponder, you have the keyword-based autoresponder, and then it'll also use the greeting combined. It bundles that response together, which is awesome, because again, it helps with providing a more natural response. And then also you could still obviously say, "Hey, but this is my autoresponder. I'll still get back to you as soon as possible." Then when it comes to so there's an author. He's one of my favorite authors that's still alive, Michael Port. The book, I think his first book that I read was Steal the Show. And I want to say that I first read this book maybe, like, I don't know, it was a long time ago, 7 years ago. But something that always stuck out to me was when he said that, as a speaker, you should be leveraging your network, right? And so if you were to take your phone and go through the contacts on your phone and reach out to just one person a day through your contacts, to ensure that your network knows that you're still here, knows that you're still alive, and that helps you with staying more top of mind with your close network, right? And so think about that. If you have 300, 400, 500, some of you in sales probably have thousands of contacts. How in the world are you even able to do that, right? In the 24 hours of the day that we all have, we all have our big sections and blocks that are taking up our time. So Linky Leads will give you the ability to send out birthday wishes to all of your contacts, right? And so, and I'm not just talking about just a happy birthday. Everybody just gets a happy birthday. I'm talking about a way where you would be able to actually script out message segments. So let's say you create 7 different variations of hello. And then, so think of it this way. If I were to if I were to call you on the phone and say, let's say, "Hey, Corey, how's it going? Happy birthday, man. What are your plans for today?" right? So each segment of that message, you can create multiple variations of, right? And so what linking leads will do, it will randomize all of those different variations so that each person is actually getting a unique message from you. And this is set on autopilot, and you will be able to send them a message the day before their birthday, the day of their birthday, and the day after. So talk about really powerful way to make sure that you're hitting everybody in your contact list. When you're, over the span of a year, you're hitting just about everybody. You know, assuming that you have them in LinkedIn, right? But then if you have Genius Messenger on the Facebook Messenger side of things, then you're hitting, LinkedIn network, and then you're also hitting your Facebook network too, or not the Genius Messenger. There's another one for Facebook I could talk about later. But anyway, so those are the functionalities that are live now. And then you also have webhooks. So webhooks basically is, if you are familiar with APIs and webhooks, it allows one software to talk to another software. So it allows you to export data from one platform to another. So if you are, excuse me, if you are a business owner, if you have a CRM, most of you should. If you don't, you maybe should get one. But if you have a CRM that you're basically pulling all of your leads and contacts into, so you can manage all of that in your business, Linky Leads will give you the ability to export contact. So if you get a new lead, if you get a new connection, you can send their information in a click of a button to Go High Level, Dubsado, Honeybook, excuse me, whatever CRM that you do that has API or webhook access. Okay, huge. So that way you can easily plug them into a campaign that you have, or however you want to do that. Okay, it gives you the flexibility to do that. Now, let's see here, to also give you a better idea. Excuse me, should have had my water. Here's a view, and if you're looking at all of your connections, and inside of each connection below here, it has different options. So webhooks, broadcasts. So going back to tags, adding tags to your contacts is very key. For this reason too, is the fact that if there's a message or communication that you need to get out to a certain segment of your connections, okay, tags will allow you to send out broadcast messages to just that group of people. And so if you have different categories of customers, or if you have maybe there's special campaigns that you're running, such as holidays that are coming up, or depending on industries, if you service different industries and whatnot, you can utilize those tags to ensure that only whoever has that tag is going to get that broadcast message. Broadcast message will allow you to send out the same message to multiple people all at the same time. And the software, what it does is it does delay when the messages are getting sent out, so it'll never get flagged. Because that's something that really any of the platforms, if it senses that you're sending messages out to everyone all at the exact same time, that's not good. So the software is smart enough to, even though when you click that button, the broadcast is going to be sent out, it's actually going to delay as if you were doing it manually. So that's what the spin tax is for on that. So pretty cool. And then, so here's just all the different, or here's when you click on the webhooks section here, then that just shows you the list of all the different webhooks that you have set up. So you don't have to have just, one webhook or one API going out to one thing. You can set up a bunch of different actions based off of what you need to do, based off of what you're trying to accomplish with that. So going back to the autoresponder, you can turn them on, so you can create multiple autoresponders. So again, with the fact that you can have keyword-based autoresponders. You can have multiple. So think of all the different keywords that and your niche, and and who you target, and what you offer. If you provide various services, then create keyword autoresponders for each one. So as people are asking you questions, or when you are posting content on LinkedIn, and your call to action is for those leads to ask you a question about this, or hey, DM me, free copy of this 7-day report, or whatever that keyword is, then you can have it set up to where it'll reply, to that lead, to that connection. And maybe you can even include a link in there. So, hey, thanks for reaching out and asking about your, my 7-day report. I'm not available at the moment, but go ahead and enjoy the access. Here's a link to the report. So you can even do it like that, right? So now you have a way where your connections and leads are not waiting for you to get back to them to provide them with the information that they're requesting from you as well. So that's just another way to look at it, for that too. So very easy to set up. Obviously, you need to understand what your process is, and how you typically handle your conversations, so you can build that out within Linky Leads. And then, of course, with the broadcast, you can create multiple broadcast campaigns based off of the tags that you have, and then have them pre-scheduled to go out at certain time and dates as well. So that's a lot to go through in a short amount of time. So I'll do a follow-up video where I'll be able to do more of a walkthrough of this tool. But it's brand new tool that just launched, just went live just a few weeks ago as well. So if this is a tool, if this is something that will benefit you, that you're like, holy crap, this is amazing, this is something that I need to have, reach out to me, because I am a partner. So that means that I'm able to provide you with a license. And if you have teams, if you have a need for, it's like, hey, my whole team could use this. How that would work is, I can get you multiple licenses. They won't be all connected, but, it's just something that, you could all use the same templates or whatnot and have everything set up that way. Or if you just need one license, let me know. I can hook you up with a free trial for this, since it is new, because there's actually a lot of features that are coming up. And just so you can kind of see that a little bit, ongoing development includes, the bulk messaging. They're going to keep working on that, improving that, whitelisting campaigns, with finding and organizing connections. That's going to improve over time. Remove unwanted connections. Check that out. And that is going to kind of go into engagement. So it'll start being able to analyze engagement. Of course, with the exporting bulk data as well, being able to schedule content. Ooh, that's a big one. As far as being able to pre-schedule your content. So again, you can, let's say at the beginning of the week or beginning of the month, batch out your content and then pre-schedule it out to free up your day-to-day time. Okay. And then just increased development on just managing messages, setting up appointments with the webhooks, and calendar integration, the multi-account, like I was kind of addressing that right now. That's not quite live yet, but we can just give you extra licenses based off the size of your team. Anniversary posts and messages as well. So birthday posts are already live, but then you'll be able to send out automatic anniversary posts as well. So that's just a few of the actions, benefits that are coming with that. So that's it for now. So that's kind of an overview of Linky Leads. So if you are a user of LinkedIn, this is one of the strongest ways to use a software that will ensure that you never lose track of a LinkedIn connection again. So again, my name is David Anderson of Automate Your Dream in Siouxland 360. And let me know if you have any questions. If you know someone who would benefit from this tool, send them my way. If you have any questions, drop a comment below and I'll help you out. And if you are interested in a free trial of this, go ahead and hit me up and I'll go ahead and hook you up. Okay. All right. Let's get it going and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Take care.